I'm Marilyn Hannes, president here at SeaWorld San Diego, and I'm delighted to share this incredible new killer whale experience with you today. It is truly incredible. It's the first of its kind in this world. The only kind of experience like this, the world's first live documentary. So exactly what is a live documentary? It's a chance to see these amazing animals in as natural a presentation as most of the world's population will ever get to see. Behind me, hard to miss, is our massive new high-definition infinity screen, also the first of its kind in the world. And on that screen, that's 3 stories tall and half a football field long, you'll see remarkable orca video from the oceans all around the globe. You'll see amazing graphics that will share the killer whale with you in a way you've never seen before, and right here in front of you, you'll see a wide array of killer whale behaviors, normally only seen in the wild. You're about to witness what we believe is the future of zoos and aquariums everywhere, with a whole new look, and that look is SeaWorld's next generation wildlife experience. And the transformation that we're making here today with Orca Encounter is not only extraordinary, but revolutionary. Again, welcome to Orca Encounter and enjoy. Thank you so much for being part of this milestone moment with us as we journey into the astonishing world of the killer whale.
One interconnected ocean, a vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. We're so honored to introduce you to this intriguing and majestic animal. Like seeing a killer whale up close and learning about them and their natural behaviors. We hope this Orca Encounter will help you better understand these magnificent creatures and all that they represent.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types or ecotypes of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whale size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
Characteristics. Their blowhole is perfectly designed for taking a quick breath at the surface of the water. Even the location of their eyes works to their advantage. It may appear that Shuka's eye is in the white patch, but that's a visual distraction. Her eye is actually located in the black area, camouflaged from thrashing prey. The fin on top of the whale is called the dorsal fin. Helps used to stabilize orcas while they swim and helps to regulate their body temperature. The flippers on the side of the orca's body are called pectoral flippers, mainly used for steering and stopping. The pectoral flippers contain 5 bony digits, just like the human hand. The lobes on either side of their body are called flukes. The tail flukes are the killer whale's engine, propelling them close to 30 miles per hour, as fast as some of our speedboats. And they swim the fastest and produce the most power when lifting up to 10,000 pounds of their bodies out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orca pod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like all animals, killer whales use body language to communicate. A pectoral flap is used to show dominance and to give notice. For example, a mother may use a pec flap to get her calf's attention. When orcas really want to be heard, they preach. Spy hopping is used to coordinate behavior and get a good look at their surroundings while they hunt. Communication used by killer whales out in the wild. Orcas are good communicators, so it's no wonder they're at the top of the ocean's food chain.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
By pulling them right off of the beach. Shuka will be demonstrating the same behavior and movement right here in front of all of you. Antarctic whales will actually create waves washing over floating ice, knocking seals into the water. Watch as our whales demonstrate this same wave-like technique, demonstrating one of the many complex and impressive hunting skills developed by killer whales all around the world. You've just seen these waves crashing right in front of all of you. But you can't really imagine the amount of water that's displaced until you experience it firsthand. Luckily, we have a volunteer knocked into the water? You did. Are you ready to feel that same power? You are. Okay, you're very brave. Go ahead and take a seat. Now the whales are going to demonstrate this hunting behavior, and you're going to get to feel the power. So if you're ready, it looks like the whales are on their way. All right, man, looks like the whales are on their way. How was that? It was very powerful. Well, thank you so much, Amaya. You were a great sport. Because they live in every part of the ocean, it's no surprise that killer whales eat all types of prey, including other whales. The blue whale up on the screen is the largest animal on Earth. It is 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than this killer whale. So, how does an orca this size eat a whale that size out in the wild? It's possible because killer whales are the ultimate team players.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Play is an important part of everyday life of our killer whales. It's how they teach their young to hunt and practice their skills as they grow. Orcas spend a lot of time playing and showing their playful side out in the wild and here at SeaWorld. Porpoising is when killer whales spin fast, breaking out of the water briefly. You'll see them do this when they're catching a ride on a wave of a boat or when surfing in a wave. Orcas like to be touched and will often be seen rubbing their bellies on rocks when they can. One of the whales will be demonstrating this rubbing behavior just like the whales in British Columbia would. You'll also see whales imitating one another. We see it here at SeaWorld all the time. The whales are always mimicking and learning from one another. Playful behavior has a purpose, and a tail whip is just one example of a hunting strategy used by killer whales to stun fish. But today, the orcas might just be stunning you. This is how we take a blood sample to monitor Corky's overall health every month. Corky will even slide up on a scale so we can monitor her weight every week to ensure she is provided the proper nutrition. She'll even allow us to take a sample from her blowhole. All of these types of new behaviors are possible because of the strong bond and relationship we've built with Corky day after day here at SeaWorld. Corky, ladies and gentlemen, is the oldest whale here at SeaWorld. She is 53 years old. And every day she impresses me with her docile nature and her sweet personality. Corky has inspired millions. It is a trip to SeaWorld 40 years ago when I met Corky for the first time, and I knew I wanted to dedicate my life to killer whales and learning more about how we can save their wild counterparts. We challenge the whales every day to learn new things, engage, and stimulate their minds. Diet, exercise, and of course play help to keep the orcas in great shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. We are all connected to each other, to the planet, and to the orca. We hope you feel the power of this connection as you think about this majestic animal and the ocean it lives in. An ocean with vibrant colors and nuance, richness and diversity, mystery and wonder. A magical blue world over which we have a profound influence. If we work together like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orcinus orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.